Hello, everybody. Well, this is my review. Really good, guys. This movie is awesome. If you will not be disappointed with the Godzilla and Kong scenes, the action scenes. This one felt more. It had more of a sci-fi approach to this one than it did the other previous movies. It seems like this one was kind of like it's like these Titans are kind of like either extraterrestrial or mystic creatures. It kind of dwells into that because this is a scene. I'm not going. This is no spoilers, guys. Then you guys know. But it's like this is seen in here. It's like something to do with Kong. They get more into Kong. Kong is like the main focus of also in this movie also. And then also we get into. I don't know why people have so much problems with the human characters. I had no problem with the human characters. Only the characters they have in this one is Brian Tyree Henry. He plays like a he works at this company, but he's kind of like does podcasts and stuff about the Titans. His character's hilarious. He's with he's along with Millie Bobby Brown, who's a fan of his and stuff like that. You know, they brought her back from the last movie, and we also get introduced to her friend, I guess, Julian Dennison. He was in Deadpool 2. He played that kid on Deadpool 2. Also, we got other characters in here. Most of them I think they were doctors. You got Alexander Skarsgård in this also. He plays a doctor, scientist, and you also got Rebecca Hall. She's been on a lot of movies, but the one known I know is a lot is Iron Man 3. She was on Iron Man 3. This movie was awesome, guys. I'm gonna say it won't disappoint. The part where it's already been confirmed, right? So this really no spoilers. Mecha Godzilla is in this. He looks amazing. The CGI is great in Mecha Godzilla. Oh man, what they do with him also, you'll see. I'm not going to spoil anything. And of course, it's always some company doing something. So we got this new company. It's not Monarch. It's Apex. It's a new company. These companies always doing something to mess stuff up. Like for example, Engine, Jurassic Park, Skynet, Terminator, Umbrella Company, Resident Evil. It's always doing something that always causes chaos or panic or whatever. But this is a company named Apex that they're trying to see exactly what they are doing. They have their own agenda in this, so I'm not going to reveal what it is. But they have their own agenda in this movie, and it's not very good. little crazy like those companies that I just named. Like I said before, this feels more of a sci-fi, and it also is an ancient like vendetta between Godzilla and Kong. If you didn't already know that, but I don't want to get too much into it. But the battle, and I'm not gonna really tell you who won, who I think won. There's like 2 rounds, technically, kind of like 2 rounds. But when they get to those parts, great. The action, it will not. I'm telling you what I say with the verses between them two. It will not disappoint you guys. Also, on this version, you already know about it. Kong is captured. So they got Kong here. He has like this kind of friend, like a bond with this little Asian girl who's deaf. He has a bond with her. She has something to do with the island also. I don't want to reveal what it is, but she's from that island, from Skull Island. They don't show Skull Island till like the very end. I don't want to say anything, but when they get into this one particular part, when they, you'll see what I mean about King Kong. It's kind of like I said, this movie really felt like a sci-fi than the other ones. I know all of them probably considered sci-fis, but the other ones to me I considered like more monster movies. But it did have a sci-fi element because they had introduced aliens and stuff in the older movies that I have. I have those. This one, they do mention extraterrestrials in the other movies also, but this actually felt more of a sci-fi than the other movies did. This definitely felt more sci-fi than those, but that's all I'm going to say, guys. I don't want to say too much, just a little quick review, but this movie is great. What would I give it? 10. I'll give it a 10 out of 10. Great job. There is no end credit scene. Just so you guys know, there is no end credit scene. They have to do more. The way it ended, it has to be a future of these movies. They have to make more of these movies, definitely. The way it ended, but like I said before, there's no end credit scenes, but you won't be disappointed. To me, this is my opinion. I'm quite sure there's gonna be people out there that don't like this movie. This is my opinion. I wasn't disappointed. I enjoyed every minute of it. I wish it was a tad bit longer. I think it should have been more than, I think it was like an hour or 2 hours, an hour and 50 minutes, I think, or 2 hours. I think it should have been a little bit longer, maybe 2 hours and 30 minutes, but that's a little major complaint, a little small. It's not really a big major complaint, maybe a little tiny bit complaint, but I wish it was a little bit longer because I think the last one was like 2 hours, 15 minutes, I think. I think it was. I don't like the last one. I know a lot of people didn't like part three. I liked it. I enjoyed every minute of part three. I don't part two. I meant to say. I'm sorry. This is part three, I guess. But the Godzilla King of Monsters, I really enjoyed that movie. I just don't understand. I mean, like I said before, the main complaint from the first one wasn't enough Godzilla. You bring, I don't get people sometimes. You bring more of Godzilla stuff in there, and people act like they were confused with the storyline. I wasn't confused. You bring more of a Godzilla in that movie, and people still weren't satisfied. So I know you can't please everybody. Everybody got their own opinions, but golly, Dave, just settle down a little bit. But this movie was great, guys. It was awesome. I want to see more and more of these movies. I hope that God they do more. Hope Toho can work with Warner Bros. Or whoever. But I want to see them do more of these movies. They did such an awesome job, man. Oh man. So I think that's it, guys, for the big movies until what? Well, they moved back. Mortal Kombat, so that's not until April now, 26th, I said, something like that. But they ended up delaying that now. But this movie, awesome. If you're a big Godzilla fan or a big King Kong fan, you will not be disappointed. Check this movie out. Hope you guys enjoyed the vid. I hope that hit that thumbs up. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys next time. Stay safe and healthy. See you next time. Bye-bye.